Well, they say a classic never dies, and neither does my anger, because god damn am I annoyed at how stupid the new title for Star Wars Episode 8 is. Haven't you heard about it? It's called Star Wars The Last Jedi. Oh, that sounds familiar? Well, it should, because it's a fucking novel title. So not only did they wipe out the EU, which I really don't care about too much, they just take the titles from pre-existing things. So when you Google Star Wars The Last Jedi, that book's going to pop up first. It's a lot like Ghostbusters. A couple years ago, when you Googled Ghostbusters, you got the original film. Now you get that piece of shit from Paul Feig, who, by the way, is a bitch. But this video is not about this SJW cunts. This video is about the new Star Wars title. And I just gotta say, since Disney has bought Star Wars, a lack of creativity has been lacking. The Force Awakens was a pretty lame title. Rogue One, great movie, not the coolest title. And now we have Star Wars The Last Jedi. Oh, yay, Rey's The Last Jedi? Rey's a piece of shit character, and if you want to hear me rant about how poorly written she is, just go back and watch any Star Wars video in my library, and you'll hear me rant about that fucking movie. I could see if this was the title for Episode 9, because they're trying to mirror, Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, and The Last Jedi. But historically, the second chapter in a trilogy, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Back to the Future 2, is usually the darkest of the bunch. And this seems like she's just gonna... Well, she already beat the bad guy. That's the problem. In Episode 7, she defeats the bad guy, makes him look like a bitch. He literally runs away. And by the way, she had no training. She was just some hick on the backwater planet of Jakku, which is essentially Tatooine. I don't know why she couldn't be from Tatooine. Whatever. And it just, I don't know, this isn't exciting, Like, look, the prequels are not good movies. I'm not going to act like they are. But The Phantom Menace is a cool title. Revenge of the Sith is a cool title. And Attack of the Clones is Attack of the Clones. It's not the best title I've ever heard for a film, but it's definitely head and shoulders above The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. It almost sounds like The Last Starfighter. Every time I keep saying Star Wars, The Last Jedi, it's The Last Starfighter, which it's a pretty decent movie. If you haven't watched it, check it out. But if you're a teenager, don't, because all you do is bitch about the effects, and you people are the worst, because you make so much noise on the internet, but you have no money to support these things, but you want it your way. Back to this. I don't really have too much else to say. I don't like it, and I'd like to know what you guys think. So down in the comments section, let me know what you think of the new Star Wars title, and if you like it. I don't think it's going to hurt the film, obviously, because at this point, it's just the Star Wars brand that they're selling. And it could literally be 2 hours of Wookiee farts, and people would pay to see this movie 10 times and tell you it's the greatest thing ever, because those people are fucking stupid. If you like this kind of sentiment towards Star Wars, and the thing is, I'm not an anti-Star Wars fan. I really, really like Star Wars. But what I don't like is this new version of Star Wars. Like, I prefer the original trilogy. The prequels are just okay, and these new ones are actually bad. Like I said, Rogue One was great, but this new continuation of the Skywalker saga has been bad. I do not like Episode 7. I never will like Episode 7, and I saw it the opening night, and it's not like I'm one of these people that loved it, and then, as time goes on, I hate it because it's kind of the trendier thing to do. No, I hated that movie the minute I walked out of the fucking theater, and I will hate it till the day I die. But yeah, if you like this sentiment, make sure to click subscribe to this channel. We got a ton of great pop culture news. Every week we host a podcast called World Class Bullshitters. It's the epitome of pop culture. My friends and I, we're the sassiest dudes on the internet. We got a lot to say. We're going to come back on Thursday night and talk about this fucking movie. So if you are a regular listener to our channel, make sure to listen to this week's episode, because I know Dion is going to have a lot to say about it. I know some of the guys are going to really like the title, because at this point, it could literally be anything. And they're like, hey, Star Wars, I love it. It's the greatest thing yet. So, you're going to get some of that too. But until then, this has been Jeff Hicks of World Class Bullshitters signing out. And one last thing. If you'd like to help this channel grow, head on over to incarnate-studios.com and pick up a t-shirt. We got some awesome anti-Episode 7 shirts, anti-Ghostbusters shirts, and a lot of great things. If you're not a Donald Trump fan, we got shirts to make fun of him. If you're a fan of The Big Lebowski, we got shirts for that. We got everything, pretty much. If there's a pop culture thing that you're into, Incarnate Studios is going to have it. So make sure to check that out. Links in the description below, and thanks for watching. Seriously, though? The Last Jedi? Oh, Disney, you make me miss George Lucas so much.